We have been told all our lives that aging is a slow, steady slope. You turn 40, then 50, then 60, and things just gradually slow down. But researchers and gerontologists, the scientists who study aging, have identified a specific biological threshold where the rules of your biology fundamentally change. It happens right around age 80. Scientists often refer to this as entering the fourth age. It isn't just about getting older. It is a fundamental physiological shift. Your body isn't just wearing out. It is actively reconfiguring how it processes fuel, how it sleeps, how it heals, and even how your brain connects thoughts. According to new research from the Lancet Healthy Longevity, every human body crosses 5 specific biological bridges once they hit this milestone. Some of these mechanisms are protective. Others, if ignored, can lead to rapid decline. In this video, we are going to walk through the 5 universal transformations that occur after age 80. We'll explain the science behind why they happen, and most importantly, the specific steps you can take to manage them. Before we start, I need to be crystal clear about something. This video is for educational awareness only. If you notice any of these changes in yourself or someone you love, you must speak with a doctor immediately. Only a medical professional can properly evaluate age-related changes. Now, let's dive into the changes that every person over 80 experiences, starting with something that affects one of your most basic functions. Sign number 5 is a sensory gating effect. Your taste buds shrink and food loses its flavor. This isn't about becoming a picky eater or losing your appetite. We are talking about a measurable physical change in how your tongue functions. By age 80, the average person has lost approximately 70% of their taste buds. These microscopic sensors that once helped you savor your morning coffee or enjoy sweet fruit begin to flatten and die off. Here is why this happens. Each taste bud lives only about 10 days before your body replaces it. This regeneration process continues efficiently throughout most of your life. But after 80, cellular regeneration slows dramatically. Your body stops replacing taste buds at the same rate they die. According to research from the Monell Chemical Senses Center, this decline becomes severe after 80. The result isn't just bland food. It creates a specific danger known as the sugar-salt trap. When you lose the ability to taste, you unconsciously compensate by adding massive amounts of salt or sugar to achieve the same satisfaction you once got naturally. A Harvard Health review found that older adults who lost taste sensitivity were significantly more likely to develop hypertension or diabetes within 5 years, simply because they were over-seasoning their food to try and taste it. Furthermore, your sense of smell, which accounts for about 80% of flavor perception, also declines. This creates safety risks. Many older adults lose the ability to detect gas leaks, smoke, or spoiled food. If you notice flavors fading, document it. This is your body losing critical sensory protection systems. But there is another change that goes deeper than your tongue, affecting your body's largest organ in ways that create serious health risks. Sign number 4 is that your skin forgets how to heal. By age 80, your skin isn't just wrinkled, it has literally forgotten how to repair itself efficiently. A small cut that would have healed in days when you were 40 might now linger for weeks. This isn't simply slower healing. It is confused healing. A landmark 2022 study from Nature Aging discovered that after age 80, skin cells lose their molecular memory. When you get injured, specialized cells called fibroblasts are supposed to rush to the site and rebuild tissue. They know exactly what to do because they follow a genetic blueprint. But in people over 80, that blueprint starts fading. The fibroblasts wander. They respond late or not at all. Research shows they lose the ability to coordinate effectively, which is why wounds take longer to close and why bruises seem to appear from nowhere. This is often called senile purpura, those large purple bruises on the arms caused by fragile capillaries rupturing under thinning skin. What makes this change so easy to miss is that people attribute slow healing to normal aging. They assume everyone over 80 heals slowly, so they don't seek medical help. But this acceptance masks a serious problem: infection risk. The longer a wound stays open, the higher the chance for bacteria to enter a system that already has a weaker immune response. If you notice wounds taking weeks to heal, don't ignore it. It is a sign your skin cells need support, potentially through treatments like collagen peptides or simply better hydration and wound care. But there is another change that many people notice every single night, yet almost no one connects it to the biological transformation happening after 80. Sign number 3 is that your sleep clock flips and nights become unpredictable. This is the sign that shocks people most because we don't associate sleep problems with a fundamental biological malfunction. But here is the truth. After age 80, your brain's internal clock, the circadian rhythm that regulated sleep for decades, begins losing synchronization with actual time. Researchers at Harvard Medical School discovered that the brain's master clock, located behind your eyes, contains neurons that regulate your entire sleep-wake cycle. But after 80, this system weakens. Your eyes absorb less light as the lens yellows, meaning your brain receives weaker daytime signals. Simultaneously, the master clock neurons begin dying off. Your body still wants to sleep and wake, but it no longer knows precisely when to do either. Scientists call this advanced sleep phase syndrome. You fall asleep too early, wake up at 3 a.m., and feel exhausted during the day. This is dangerous because of how it affects brain health. During deep sleep, your brain activates the glymphatic system, a waste removal network that literally washes away toxins accumulated during the day, specifically proteins linked to Alzheimer's. When sleep becomes fragmented due to a broken clock, this cleaning process fails. Toxic proteins build up. If you find yourself waking in darkness or nodding off in daylight, recognize this as your brain's clock losing calibration. You can help reset this by getting bright morning sunlight immediately after waking up and maintaining strict meal times to help anchor your body's rhythm. Now we arrive at a change that affects something most people take for granted until it starts disappearing. Sign number 2 is that your muscles begin consuming themselves. By age 80, something alarming begins happening beneath your skin. Your muscles, once strong and responsive, quietly start consuming themselves for energy. It is called sarcopenia, and specifically, it is driven by something called anabolic resistance. In your younger years, if you ate protein, your body used it to build muscle. After 80, your body becomes resistant to those signals. You can eat a steak, and your body might not use any of it to repair muscle tissue. Instead, the balance tips toward breakdown. Because hormones like testosterone and growth hormone plummet, your body stops prioritizing muscle preservation. Instead, it begins cannibalizing muscle tissue to release amino acids needed to keep vital organs like the brain and heart functioning. The result is a fundamental loss of physical capability. Research from the American Journal of Medicine found that seniors with this condition are 5 times more likely to experience falls and fractures. The brain sends a signal to move, but the fast twitch muscle fibers required to catch your balance are literally gone. This is why protein intake becomes critical after 80. Most seniors eat less protein, when in fact they need more high-quality protein than younger adults just to overcome this resistance and maintain the muscle they have left. Resistance exercise also becomes non-negotiable. It acts as a signal to your body that your muscles are still necessary for survival. But there is one final change that affects how your entire brain operates, and it happens silently without any obvious external signs. Sign number 1 is that your brain starts rewiring itself to survive. Around age 80, something extraordinary happens inside your head. Your brain starts quietly rewiring itself, not because it wants to, but because it must. By this age, you have lost a significant amount of white matter, the neural pathways that connect different brain regions. To compensate for this loss, your brain begins creating new routes around damaged circuits. It is an act of neurological self-preservation. Scientists call this the Harold model. It means that while a younger brain might use only the left side for a task, an 80-year-old brain recruits both the left and right hemispheres to do the same job. This explains the slowing down of processing speed. You can still think, recall memories, and reason, but your brain is taking a scenic route through new pathways to get to the answer. It is a brilliant adaptation, but it requires more energy, leading to cognitive fatigue. Interestingly, this rewiring prioritizes emotional memory. This is why someone at 82 might forget what they had for lunch, but vividly recall how they felt during an event 70 years ago. The brain preserves what it deems most essential for social connection and survival. What makes this change easy to miss is that families often misinterpret it as dementia. They see their loved ones struggling to find a word or taking longer to answer a question. But often this isn't degeneration, it is adaptation. The brain is working harder to maintain connection. So what should you do if you recognize these signs? First, document everything. If you notice the sleep changes, the healing issues, or the taste loss, write it down. This data is invaluable to doctors. Second, schedule a comprehensive evaluation. Don't let anyone dismiss these changes as just old age. Many of these conditions, like the muscle loss or the sleep disruption, have effective treatments if caught early. Third, focus on the modifiable factors. Increase your protein intake to fight muscle loss. Get morning sunlight to reset your clock, and keep your brain active with new challenges to support that rewiring process. Aging after 80 is a transformation, not just a decline. The fact that your brain rewires itself, that your systems reorganize, proves that your biology is still fighting to maintain function. Your job is to support that fight with awareness, action, and appropriate medical care. If this information helped you understand aging better, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. We create evidence-based health content specifically for older adults and their families. Share this with anyone who needs this information. Early recognition can dramatically improve quality of life. Remember, your health is worth protecting.